Hey guys, it's me again. So today is October 15th. Just want to update you guys about things. So, um, good news and bad news. Good news is pretty good news. Bad news is not really bad news. Bad news is that I still don't know what's causing these migraines, but there's a new theory going around. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in my last recording, but I do have some TMJ problems on my left joint here, and that might be affecting this part of the head. I don't know, but what the hell do you want? But so that's more neutral news than anything. The bad news, bad news is that I don't know what's causing them. Good news is that I'm on day 6. I'm not taking sumatriptan, which is I think could be a record since I started recording the sumatriptan use on May 2nd, which is really good to know. And I will say that not taking sumatriptan was easy, but yesterday was the first really hard day for me because I swore off taking sumatriptan. The first 4 days were pretty easy. Day number 5, I woke up with a headache, turned into a migraine real fast, and this migraine did not go away. It actually got worse, and I was ready for a severe migraine. And it got to like a 7.5 out of 10. And I took a leave around the 5th or 6th hour, and thankfully it went away. And so I was able to. This migraine would have been a prime time for me to take sumatriptan, but I did not do it, and I was fearing that I'd get a severe migraine, and I did not. So that's great. With that said, oh hell. So also, this morning, there are people in the Mormon church talking, and it's annoying. But with that said, I woke up this morning feeling just fine. No headache, no migraine. This is great. I didn't know if that was because of my body saying good job and not taking sumatriptan for the 5th day and for surmounting that goddamn challenge, or if it was because of something else. And I did do something else that I usually don't do, and I slept differently. And this is one thing I fear, is that nothing is changing, or nothing I'll ever do will change my migraines except my sleeping positions. And if that's the case, then you know what? That would be okay. It still suck, but it would be okay. I'm a side sleeper. I sleep on my sides for the most part. Like 99% of the time, I'll sleep on my sides. And so I usually have my head perpendicular to the pillow. So I'm like this a lot, but I had my other pillow like parallel to me, so I decided to sleep like this instead, and that seemed to help. I'm not sure if that's a coincidence or if something happened. I did not take a shower last night or walked yesterday. The air quality, I think, was moderate yesterday. I'm not sure, but I was recumbent for the majority of the day, I think, or I was not. I'm not sure, but I was listening to music too. That's one other thing differently I did different. That might be something different as well, because there are times that but even when I listen to music, I wake up with some sort of headache or a migraine or both. So that's a new experiment for me to do, is music. Because I was listening to music. The reason why I did not take a shower last night was because I was listening to music. So, music and sleeping positions last night. Robert, if you see this in the future, I'm proud of you for facing your insecurities. And I do mean that. Which I know it's not easy for you to look at yourself on a recording. And I'm proud of you for that, but this is also a journal for you as well. But last night, October 14th, I think, you're listening to music, you're on YouTube writing that story about your middle school sweetheart while listening to Exile by Enya, because the comment that you read. And you're listening to other music till like what, 10:15 or 10:15, and your migraine did come back. I came back to say hello. It went away pretty fast when you laid on the couch to see Impractical Jokers on YouTube. So, and then you slept with that pillow on the king size pillow thing, like how you explain to people. So that's what you did differently. So do you keep that in mind? You're also doing research on your TMJ problem as well, and you were also really. It's hard to pop my ear sometimes. But you're also doing research on your joint, and you're feeling kind of like, oh, that makes absolute sense, like you always do. And you're making you're making a list of things that might affect your head, things that you've tried to prevent them, and things that you do to treat them. So, right. So the title of this video is something on the lines with, and this is going to be a paraphrase. I'll paraphrase this. Pillow position, a good streak of sumatriptan use, or something like that. And I'll think of something else. Okay guys, well, this is gonna be a short video, unlike the last couple. So thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon, and I will report back with the findings with the science experiment that I'm doing with the variables and whatnot, the things I talked about last recording. So probably in like a week or two, I'm gonna kind of look at the data myself and kind of see what what I'm looking at and try to interpret myself. And probably by the end of this month, I'll give it back to my sister, and she could run tests, or not run tests on it, but like to run the information, the data, to see what she comes up with, see if there's any patterns or any correlation, causation things. And I'm expecting that there's not going to be any true I'm pretty sure that there's not sorry I'm pretty sure that there's not going to be any significance, but I could be wrong. But there are other ideas like the TMJ joint and the pillows. But with that said, I'll talk to you guys later on. Bye.